This is where true intimacy begins. Listen, know, and love the body. My name is Tara Galliano. This is Rediscovering My Body. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoy this conversation, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more information like this. So today what I want to speak about are actually just 3 simple tips to speak to your lover about sex and sexuality. Because what I find is that oftentimes my clients just don't have a clue on how to begin to have those conversations when they want something more, when they want something different, without feeling awkward and messy and ineffective. So, not that you won't feel those things when you have this conversation, but this will certainly get you in the right direction and the right frame of mind to be able to allow your lover to receive you with an open heart and open ears. So the first thing, and this is critical, is I want you to have this conversation when you're not in the mists and the throes of making love. Oftentimes what I find is that is the number one mistake, because it's in people's minds, it's in their body, they're thinking about what just happened, and they immediately want to say something. And what happens is that we go from that vulnerable, intimate experience of making love, or possibly just having sex, and this judgment sets in and we feel like, whoa. And if you don't feel it, maybe your partner does. And so not a good idea. What I highly recommend is that you have this conversation outside of the bedroom or outside of the kitchen, if you were just on the table, wherever it is that you make love. Don't do this conversation at that time, in that space, in that place. Do it somewhere separate. So make that conversation happen at a different time and invite your lover to speak with you about what it is that they want in addition to what you want. So make it a conversation, maybe an after dinner conversation. So first thing, set the time and the place outside of wherever you make love. Number 2, this is really important, is to affirm, right? Tell them what it is that you like. Affirm them, because obviously they're doing something right, because you want them to do more or something different than what they're doing. So you want them to be able to please you, and you want to speak about that in a way that is affirming what they're already doing. And that is a beautiful thing. I mean, who doesn't want to hear a compliment or an appreciation about something that they're already doing? So beautiful place to begin the conversation. So that's step number 2. And step number 3 is to begin to make that request. And this is where I see all sorts of well-intentioned people go awry. Maybe it's because they meant to say this a long time ago and it's a lot of build-up energy. Or maybe it's because it really bothers them and they have a low tolerance for this. Whatever the reason is, notice the charge that you have around that and feel that. You don't want to pass that on to your lover because they'll take it on. Ideally, nobody takes things personally, but we do. So begin to make the request in a positive way. For example, I really like when you kiss me on my neck. I would also like if you kissed me on my chest, right? So it's an opportunity and an invitation. And so speak what it is that you desire, and don't bring up all of the things that you feel like they're doing wrong, because they'll feel it. And nobody wants to be told that they're doing something wrong, especially when they're making love, right? You want to know what you're doing right, and you can speak more of what it is that you want. So recapping, outside of wherever you make love, have that conversation. Affirm what they're doing well. Yes. And 3, make a suggestion of what it is that you would like more of or what you would like different. And those are the top 3 tips. Okay, here's a 4th one. Practice. Practice those 3 things in the mirror and speak it to yourself and say it out loud so you can feel confident, you can feel comfortable, and you can feel fluent and coherent in what it is that you're saying. And then let me know how it goes. Much love to you. Mwah.